Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another Gamer's Thoughts discussion. And this time I'm going to be talking about something quite controversial. And it breaks my heart. It makes me feel so bad to let other people know that the Xbox Series X, it doesn't perform as well with third-party games as the PlayStation 5. Who the hell gives a damn? I mean, besides people that are looking for, a yardstick measuring contest, who really cares? Because the general public, at least as far as those that actually purchase video game consoles, they're not going to give a crap. They're not going to worry that, this system gets 2 frames per second more in this game in this performance mode than this game does. This console does. Nobody's really going to care. So to me, the fact that people start harping on systems back and forth, that means that they're, one, social gamers and not actually just gaming for the fun of it, but they're gaming for the clout it brings them. 2, that doesn't change the level of enjoyment somebody's going to have with the game. Most people are not going to notice such a small difference in performance. It's negligible. 3, I don't know why people are adding the Series S into those comparisons, because we know the hardware in it is definitely inferior to the PS5 and the Series X anyway. So I don't know why people are including that in there, because it doesn't make really any difference. But honestly, all these games are running with adaptive resolutions. You're not even going to notice the resolution change while you're playing the game, for most people. Now, when it comes down to the Switch, it's more noticeable because you're taking it from handheld and putting it on the screen, or vice versa, so you can more easily notice the change in the adaptive resolution. And also the resolutions are smaller for the Nintendo Switch. But again, it still doesn't make much of a difference. The games are still being played pretty much the same. You're still getting the same experience. So, to me, it's a moot point. It's actually wasted time and effort. When people sit down and they'll, my console's better than yours. Like, dude, if you're not playing your console for the games that's on it, what are you getting it for? It's just like that's a full waste of time and energy. And honestly, I'm getting tired of people running their mouths about, this does this and this does that, and this has this many teraflops and this has that many teraflops, when they really don't even know what they mean. I'll admit, and I have admitted before, I don't know what that stuff means. Outside of seeing what the console does, I have no understanding of what the individual parts do. I could venture a guess, but I'd likely be very wrong as to what the individual parts are capable of doing and what they bring together for the whole puzzle. And I believe that's the problem when it comes down to gamers now, because one, you're comparing specs as if these are regular PCs, and performance for one system means something different for another. Secondly, if you're worried about what games are going to look better and on what platform they're going to look better, then you need to stop worrying about consoles. Legitimately. Just game on PC. Game on PC and spend the money to get the high quality rig that you so badly want. Do it, because you'll be happier. And then we can stop with all this bull crap. But that's what bugs me. So what? PS5 has better performance on Devil May Cry 5 Definitive Edition or something like that. Has slightly better performance. Is that performance difference going to mean that the people playing on Xbox don't enjoy their game? No. And this is something I'm tired of hearing, to be fully honest. It is something I'm tired of hearing. And it's just because people want to have a reason to compare themselves to someone else to say that they're better, which is stupid. And I'm going to say this right now. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from in life, no matter where you are in life, you are no better than anyone else on the face of this planet. And people need to stop carrying this hefty arrogance with them. And I'll even include myself in that. I include myself in that because I know sometimes when I go off the handle and make jokes about certain things because I've said things that have happened a lot when it comes down to gaming. But I do that for the fun of it. I don't really do it because that's just how I am. I do it for the fun of it. Because I find it funny. But there are plenty of people who do it just for the sake of putting other people down. And honestly, that's the one thing I dislike about gaming gaining so much popularity. Is because it's not about the games. It's not about how fun they are. It's not about the experiences that they have. It's not about sharing those experiences with people. It's become about, oh, my console's better than yours because I get 3 frames additional per second and the resolution is 5% better on my system than yours. You see all these teraflops in action? That's the shit that I get tired of hearing. Because again, the people talking about it don't understand how it works. The people talking about it haven't even attempted to develop a game in their lives. So you would think that this stuff would be null and void to them. And I'm not talking about people that are specifically technology buffs that are just interested in this type of stuff. No, I'm not including them in this. Because those people typically don't give a damn. It's a curiosity thing. And they just want to see how the inner pieces work. But there's just the other guys running their mouths. Oh man, well, the lighting on this is slightly better. The ray tracing here makes this scene a little bit more luminescent. Until we get to the point where people stop BSing everything and just, do the thing I always say at the end of my videos and just enjoy their damn games, this industry is going to go down the toilet. For the exception of indies, some first-party games, and the very few third parties that major third parties, that actually give a damn about making a good game over copying and pasting a game to multiple platforms. It's just frustrating. Because you see it time and time again. And it gets more and more annoying. And I'm just tired of hearing it. Like, dude, so what? Who the hell cares? The PS5 can outperform the Series X and certain things on some games. Big whoop. Now, unless a game is totally broken on one platform versus the other, see Bayonetta on the Xbox 360 and PS3, or also Skyrim on the Xbox 360 and PS3, it doesn't make a difference. That's where it becomes a problem to me. When one platform breaks a game versus the other. But the way these things are designed, I'm doubting either one of them is going to break a game versus the other. That comes down to coding. And at that point, that's the developers. So we can keep up this facade of who's better than the other, or we can follow the path I've gone down and have multiple videos on. We can follow the path of telling the companies, yo, we want more cross-platform, cross-play compatible games. Y'all want a real console war scenario? Give it to us. You'll make more money. Your games will sell better. Competition will skyrocket. People will have more fun. And on top of that, you can then promote the console wars through the games. I've talked about it before. But if y'all really want a console war, y'all really want to be social gamers, that's what you should be pushing. Not, oh, this game has 5 or 6 more pixels than this game does. Or this console has 5 or 6 more pixels on this game than this console does. Drop that bull crap and actually put your foot forward to trying to make the industry better. Try to ask for the things that make the industry better. Try to get microtransactions, if not wiped out, minimalized. Try to get games to be put out more often, fully complete, without as many bugs, than with as many, and then purchase them ahead of time and say, oh, it's okay. Do that. But that's it for me. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out, everybody.